Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. I'm here today with my review of a book in which there are poetry, there's short stories, there are thoughts, there are snippets, there are anecdotes. It's a whole different collection altogether, and that book is Untangled Chords by Shreya Karn. This is a simple collection of all of these, and as we know, simplicity is what we crave from life sometimes, and as bookworms, we don't really look for simplicity, but when we do, we also do find beauty in it, and especially when we are being told things that we already know but in a simple manner, that is necessary sometimes, and we find that even more beautiful. This is one of those books. It will make you smile, it will make you laugh, it will make you fill you with warmth, and it will make you emotional as well. Watch on to find out what I thought of this collection of poems, short stories and more, as the author puts it. As mentioned before, Untangled Chords is a collection of not just poetry but also of short stories and of the author's thoughts on random topics, but which we also think of every day but we don't give much thought to, if you know what I mean. This is a book that covers a lot of topics, be it from handling and talking about interpersonal relationships in Does It Really Matter Who Wins, to asking the relevant questions about why we are so chaotic on earth over here when everything out there is so peaceful, to the loss of one's near and dear, to the guilt associated with romantic relationships, to having to figure out one's own internal battles and to figure out a way to fight them, to emerge from them, and all of this. There's a lot going on in this book, and I think there's a little bit for everybody in here. There are quite a few things that I liked about this book. First up, it's that it's a short, quick read. I finished it in under 2 hours actually. Some poems are simple and beautiful, and yet they are so deep that they make you think, they fill you with warmth, and they make you smile, and that's saying something. For example, look at this particular poem. As the night descends the sky and the moon overpowers the stars, I gaze in the eternity. How serene can nature be? How quiet is this hollow? What's this commotion down here when up there is eternal peace? The question that has haunted us probably, or rather the question that we have been ignoring. The next thing that I really loved is that it's simple, easy writing. There's nothing fancy in here. It's just easy flowing from the beginning to the very end, and that is something to be looked forward to in this book. There are some thoughts that really hit very close to home for me. For example, this one, it's called Stand Your Ground. It says, no matter how much one tries, one's character can only be polished, nurtured and enlightened, but it cannot be taken away, for it is inimitable. Everyone in this world is born to be unique. It is amazing how all of us differ from one another in so many ways that each can stand their ground and yet be connected. Just like no two watches tell the exact same time at a time, but their owners abide by them and do their duties rightfully. It is thoughts like this, it is writing like this, simple, effective, impactful, that makes this book such a great read. There's a story called Beth and Her Guitar in this, which is a story of Beth and her guitar, obviously, and about her grandfather, and it made me really emotional, maybe because I haven't seen either of my grandfathers, and to see Beth live through whatever she is living, and to keep the love alive through whatever she is doing was something different for me, and because I will never know what my grandfathers would have wanted for me, and to see that Beth did have it, she did do whatever her grandfather not really wanted her to do, but that would have made him proud, just warmed my heart. It's a really good short story. Just read it, you will be warm, emotional, everything all at once. And the last point in this section is about us Indians. Us Indians, we have a different level of what making it in life is, and we have different definitions, we have different ways of making it come true. Although maybe the scene is shifting a little right now, but there are some familiar tropes about what you've got to do to be considered successful. And to read that short story about it, and to read about a relationship that is going through these lanes, was a good one. It was interesting, but it also had its own share of issues. But I do think that redemption is a good thing to read in a book, and it's a good thing in life as well. But yeah, reflection and all of that. So there are quite a few things that I did not like in this book, unfortunately, and I will take you through them. The first one is that some of the rhymes in this book seem very contrived. This actually takes the poem from the possibility of being actually meaningful to being just another rhyme, and that was not something that I was a huge fan of. The prose writing in quite a few places becomes raw and ill-fitting, which makes for some awkward reading. Some can get a little preachy, and the intention is a little different, but the effect of that particular intended thing is dampened a little when combined with the awkward writing. Not all stories need to have a goal in mind, but in this book, when you combine it with what I've said in the previous point, you combine it with that, and it sort of puts a dampener on things. Some tropes are overdone. For example, the guy being a jerk to the girl because he likes her, or the I am dying and I will break up with you because I am dying, and then later you will not hate me for it because you will know that I am dying. That trope. I did not like that it was that way, but this is a personal preference. Some of the writing contradicts itself. I mean, it could be unintentional, but that reiterates my point about how important editing, proofreading, and polishing are for a book before it goes out into the world. While I do have my issues with this book, I still think that this collection of poetry, short stories, thoughts, snippets, and anecdotes is a good one. It will give you company. It will envelop you in a warm embrace as you're sitting by the fireside, or as you're looking into the sunset and you're reading this book with a hot cup of chai or coffee. And it's a quick read, so you can time it with your chai or coffee. So just under 2 hours and you will be done with this book. If you would like to go ahead and buy this book, after watching my review of it, then I will leave the link in the description box below. I am no longer an Amazon affiliate. I'm just making things easier for you. So what did you think of this video? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you like the sound of this collection of poetry, short stories, and etc, etc, and do you think you're going to go and get the book, and do you think you're going to go and read it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.